Alright, hi. Welcome back to Madness Monday with Alice here. And me, Third Floor Hermit. I was unwell for a little bit. My back was, like, messed up. I couldn't sit in my chair for, like, a week. So I'm recording this, like, on the Friday before I usually post it on Monday. I'm glad now that I kind of did a block of Alice videos all at once a couple weeks ago. Like I did 3 all in one day, so I had that to kind of fill the gap while I was kind of useless. Look at this. I'm excited to get in here and do this. Been kind of bummed that I couldn't get into it right away, but I'm feeling well enough today to sit at my desk and do some stuff, so let's do it. So yeah, we were just done. Let me try and refresh my brain because it's been a couple weeks for me. We're talking to the lawyer guy. His house was burned down and empty. We don't know what's going on because Alice's awareness of reality is pretty rough. I didn't notice Alice got these cute cuffs on. I'm trying to like get close in and see them. Yeah, and then we had that level full of just ruins before we talked to Caterpillar. And we've been shrunk down onto the stump he was on. And I guess we're gonna go up and talk to him. Okay. There. Just like, as usual, gotta stop. And just look at how pretty everything is. This is one of my favorite game levels ever. Might as well wait till we get here, get these teeth. I feel like it's been a while since I've looked to see if I can, well, it's been a while since I've done anything in this game. But it's been a while since I specifically looked at teeth. I think I want to head over that way first. If I can. That's just begging me to go there. Can I get up there? Oh, let me up there. Go right that way. Oh, good. It lives back here. Because that seems like... I bet if I shrink down, which I can't remember which one's dodge and which one's shrink anymore, but that shogi or go piece over there, I'm pretty sure it's go. Not go. What's the one with the mahjong? It's gotta be like a mahjong piece, yeah. I bet if I shrink down, that disappears and it's got a door. No? I feel like there's gotta be something over there. Let me see. Wait for someone to come by. There's definitely jars we can bust open. Yeah, these look like mahjong tiles. Oh, is that us? Hang on, cat.
The author obliterated the distinction between poetry and pessimism.
Helpful as always, my friend. Step, step, step. Step, step, step. Definitely nothing here if I shrink down. Alice frustrated. Caterpillar, sure. Alice has no time for people who won't give it to her straight, you know? But yeah, I just love this because, like, it reminds me of, like, you know, like, obviously this isn't, like, a real bridge. It's very much, like, ornaments and trinkets that you'd see around, like, my great-grandmother specifically. Her son, my grandma's brother, he was in the Navy and did, like, a lot of time over in, parts of China. And so he'd do a lot of, like, bringing back things for my grandma and my great-grandma. And I've got, like, you know, I've got a Japanese China tea set. I've got some dolls that he picked up from, I don't know which country they're from specifically, because he don't exactly have labels. It's like, you know, more plasticky toys, since like they play music and stuff. And yeah, my grandma used to have like a pair of like silk Chinese pajamas and stuff like that, which I want to see if I can get her something similar again. But yeah, he had like crazy, wicked Navy tattoos and stuff like that. And then also, yeah, his father before him, my great grandfather, he was also in the Navy, and he had like crazy, like, you know, mermaid tattoos and everything, and tattoos of, you know, obviously his wife and his children, and then also another woman's name that no one ever knew who she was. A little bit of family drama like that. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just like all this is kind of like reminding me, like I say, of, you know, my great grandmother and my grandmother had a lot of like statues and things from all over Asia, and the way this area is decorated, you know, is clearly, you know, in the mind of someone who's just seen those kinds of like interpretations of like these little tourist trinkets as their idea of what it's like over there. Whoa, I thought I was gonna get on it. Bye. Did I pull that? Did I do anything to... Whoop. Hang on, I gotta see my ducks. Yeah, I really shouldn't talk in game because I just completely forget whatever it was I was doing, what I was saying. I should keep it for, you know, my house slipper videos. That's when I get to just blabber and I'm not gonna screw up jumping around in there. Hang on. Gotta make sure with my microphone that I'm setting correctly. Yeah. Go Alice. Yeah, sorry, slow start to this bit because like I just kept talking about how pretty it is and what I've been up to and all this, blah 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 blah. But like it's just so pretty. Okay. So that seems like more roundabout way. I believe that definitely doesn't seem like we can. Oh, I think those pigs are getting quieter. Make sure. Is this another invisible pig? It sounds real close. Oh, is that it? Yeah, it is. Boom. Love the, like, kite koi fish. Whoa. Now we're gonna need a hubby horsey. Hubby horsey, there we go. Boom. Yeah, that, like, wasp nest cover.
Whoever said true art serves neither ornament nor use is ignorant of the aesthetic of the East.
I think it's definitely weird to say that true art isn't something that can be like utilized. I love things that are like artistic and also functional. I don't know what that like specifically has to do with the East. Well, now that over there is something we need to get to. Okay, so we gotta go back this way a little bit. Back ourselves. Cool. that seems like a keyhole over there, so we gotta make sure we don't miss that. Because I think we're gonna go up through that Torii gate over there. Wait for my ride to get back. I'm trying to focus and not get distracted with like, oh, I love the pattern on Alice's dress, blah blah blah. Because then things like that happen. Huh. Well, I was wondering if I could make it over there. Let's see. Shrinkaday? Oh, house memory. Be one of the family members. Wonder who.
Poor Dodgson is a pathetic sailor and an even worse captain. We'd have run aground on the Isis if I hadn't taken an oar.
It sounds like our sister gets up to a lot of fun. Yeah, seeing all this like kind of, you know, almost jade-like ornamentation is very much reminding me of Genshin Impact and Shenyu Vale. Ooh, a little paper dragonfly. See, lots of little cool little things like that around here. I really like them. But also, look, blood. That turtle guy. Yeah, I think I saw something up there. Yeah, even Infinity Nikki recently had kind of like that Chinese historical event, you know, with oh, I can't remember the names. Inkville. And it was a lot of that, you know, like ink paintings and paper fans and things like that, you know. Lots of cool aesthetics. And like, you know, also had like a lot of ink drawing things like that hovering about. Yeah, I just really like it. I like it a lot. I do wonder if, like, you know, there's just these, like, I don't know what any of this says. That's something I should probably look up sometime. But it's making me think, like, does she imagine this kind of poetry singing in the sky sort of things? Because you can see that in a few hanging scrolls at times. Just thinking. Oh, a few more dead guys. Didn't even get to meet them alive first, like with underwater with a fish. But yeah, I like the paper boxes and stuff. Are those like ant heads on spears? That's very sad. See, like, this guy's getup is very much reminding me of like some Japanese statues of like a fisherman and the fisherman's wife that my Nana had. And like she's definitely got like that classic Japanese kind of hairstyle. Very out of period. Sorry, I'm gonna be being like, oh, look at all the details and things. I like it. Yeah. Yeah.
What Nurse Witless said was, the fire whooshed in, lit her up like the guy on Cracker Night. No one knows how she survived except Alice, and she's stum, remember?
That was honestly like a pretty accurate impersonation. But yeah, I don't know if I trust him saying like, well, so and so said this, because people can just say whoever said anything, really. As usual, I'm going to be incredibly paranoid about what we'll see. See if there's anything like hidden passageways. Like, I'll probably miss more, but I'm gonna try not to. Oh, poor guy, stabbed in the back. Oof, rough. Hell yeah. Now these guys, I remember very well. I think they're very cool. Oh, shit. These guys don't seem so bad. Like nothing. Hey, I'm already like locked in gamer mode because I spent this morning playing the Infinity Nikki like music event stuff and playing all the rhythm games. So like I'm locked in. Let me go in the house. Come on. Yeah, I do kind of like the, you know, the mix of kind of like feeling kind of like insect segments and also bamboo at the same time. Because bamboo kind of has that like segmented kind of look about it. It's all very cool. I'm gonna be saying that a lot about this level. It's like everything's so cool because, you know, big old weeb and everything, and I love a lot of Asian stuff. Okay, a teapot cannon, maybe? Yeah, still have to remember how to use that. We only just got it. Oh, my back. I'm trying not to like bend forward too much, because that just hurts. I was actually talking to a buddy of mine yesterday about how like, oh, I don't want to pause my videos for too long because of my injury or anything. It's like, yep, just go to bed and relax. Just go to bed. Whoa, he dodged fast. Oh, again, I'm trying to, there we go. Ah! I need to get some distance from you guys. Ow. Can you back off? Okay, and I'm doing shrink instead of this. Oh jeez, more guys in masks. I know there's one behind me. Okay, I need to go and get some of these boxes. Sucker. Phew. Anyway, yeah, speaking of like friends who watch my videos, my buddy who is Alice obsessed, was watching them. She was like, listen, I know I don't do a lot of video gaming, but you know, you can heal with the purple flowers, right? I'm like, I know. But then the next video I was editing after that, I was like, one of the fights with the big Insidious rune guys, you know, with it spits fire at you. And I know in the entire fight there's like a purple flower there I could go and heal up in, and I never use it. Okay, and I know she's gonna be frustrated watching that. But yeah, I was like, when you shrink down and hide in those, you can still kind of like get attacked by things. So I'm like, I don't know, I'd just rather try and focus on killing this guy. So I was like, but I want you to know, like, I do know they're there, and I do know I can use them to like heal myself. I just don't often do that because, I don't know, my brain isn't like thinking about going and healing when I'm like recording myself filming, I guess. I don't know, it's just something about how the brain works. Now, see how we can get up there. Ooh, now there we go. There's the thing that hides the keyhole. A little bit of that like broken porcelain with the blue ink on it. We'd find, like, we've done a lot of digging up our garden and around our house over the years. It's like, you know, big old building site that I grew up on, basically. It's a lot of, like, clay area, and there's so much, like, old broken crockery like that for us to find.
Certain smells are one-off. You'd never mistake burning human flesh for roasting a lamb chop.
Well, I don't know. I just said in my other video that, oh my god, my grilled hands smelled honestly amazing. Maybe that's just me. Who knows? There's some way people who like say like, oh yeah, no, this like clearly wrong thing. You can tell that it's wrong because of like how things smell and taste and blah. And I'm like, there's plenty of things out there for you that are poisonous but taste sweet and all that, you know. So I feel like it's a weird generalization. Why do I keep getting stuck on shrink? There we go. But yeah, these things, find them all over my garden all the time. I used to love just digging around finding them as a kid. She keeps getting stuck. Oh god, fire as well. I don't need that. Hope we're gonna get back up there at some point. Uh-huh. Got a little bit stuck there. No, let me up. It's okay, it wouldn't be Alice if there weren't a few falls to her death. All the way back though. Rude. Nope. Yeah, that'll happen a couple times. Okay, we want to go that way first, for sure. Ah, no, 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 no. Dang. I have 0 dexterity. Up again. Jump again. Right. Jump again. Okay. Let's carefully hop onto here. Yeah. Yeah. No memory or collectible bottle up here. I suppose we do need the teeth. Hang on, let's just see how we are doing on teeth. 408. That doesn't sound like we have enough for any weapons. Getting close to upgraded teapot, but I really want fully upgraded pepper grinder after Vorpal Blade. Especially since that seems to be our weapon against these wasp guys to get their masks off. The faster we get the masks off, the faster we can stab them. Ho ho ho.
She who saves a single soul saves the universe. Remember?
I really don't know what that's from, but it sounds cool. And yeah, I do believe, like, if everybody does, like, a little bit of saving each other, the world will be a better place. Nice and sense. Oh, shit. That's really not the one for it, huh? Ooh, I wonder. Hang on. Yeah, take that. Oh, that's not what I want to do. There we go. Oh. Here. Kill that. Sneak up on you. I'll grab this before it fades away. Bitch. Ooh. I'm your wasp. Hell yeah. I hate the bosses who don't get distracted by the bunny. Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. Shit. Just slowly pulling off all of his armor. Very cool. I'm just seeing like the big wooden gates there, you know, it's like... Sorry, just being remembered of all the games that have any kind of Asian setting at all, but you know, the newer Lara Croft, where they go like, was it Yamako? Yamatai? The island with all the storms. And we have to go save our friend Sam. Poor little monk ants.
Is she the chosen one?
Our savior?
Our benefactor?
Wise old paper guy. I don't know, I'm just gotta look at, like, you know, the paper designs. Having a hard time, lady. Very sorry. Ooh. Something for me? Now, what on earth is this gonna be?
We'll keep just the one lamp, Alice, as a nightlight, but it stays in the upstairs hall and only till you turn 12.
Pretty restrictive fire hazards, and that one was nowhere near the library.
It's Alice.
The magnificent, the powerful, the brave, the reckless, the rash, the crazy, the imprudent.
I like some of those later descriptions, for sure. Crazy Alice is the hero we need.
Speak with the Elder.
Yes, you really must. He knows things. He even thinks things.
Wow, thinking, huh? As always, gotta do like slow look around, really appreciate everything around us. Now, I think through the Victoria Gates is definitely like the way forward, so we gotta go off to this side here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, statues. Very sad. And on theme for, you know, some of the sad hookers around London town. Just want to take a little bit more of a look at her dress. Not that close. Okay, so what did that do? They just brought us the bottle, nothing else around here? Okay, well we know to look out for extra hidden paths. I hope YouTube isn't gonna have an issue with her like nippleless boobs being out. I never know, cause like I'm very new to the whole putting stuff on YouTube. I don't know what sort of things are gonna get me flagged or whatever. But you know, if I get ads for big booby ladies for phone games all the time on YouTube,
combat
then
and conundrums suggest your fitness to confront the challenges ahead. Mental strength will confirm your worthiness, or declare your defeat.
Alright, Sensei. Yeah, if I get like phone games with big booby anime ladies advertised to me all the time on YouTube, then I should get to have some, you know, artful nudity in my video games. I do like these little puzzles. I like a little puzzle. Alright, anything down here before I go up? Do I want to go up there? Let's go through the keyhole first. Nice and easy keyhole. No. Okay, better jump. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Right. Not that. This. Oh, that little light bug. Whoa. Nice. Okay. Looks like we gotta go over here. Hang on, something else down here is there? This is a pretty large area. Alright, I get it. Okay, get a little bouncy bounce. Nope, not C. Boing. Boing, boing. I'm excited to get this recording done and then get it edited today, so got weekend free to play with Clay. Me and my sister's been planning to kind of have like an art day. We usually do like paint-alongs or something, but we decided we'd play with Clay for a little bit, and looking at all this statues and figurines got me thinking about that. Okay. Ahaha. Smackety. Smackety. Get a rosity. I'm starting to say rose now instead of hearts. Finally, sticking in my brain. Collect. This is gonna be no problem as long as I remember. Okay, so this is... Okay. So... Where's that? Then that. No, this needs to be in a corner. Just come with me on this for a minute. And then boom. Oh, that corner is where it needs to go. Well, let's put that there until I figure out. Yeah, that's gonna have to go up there. Okay. Oh shit, I maxed out the moves. Okay. So we know this needs to go here, this needs to go here, this needs to be here, this needs to go there. This needs to go there. Okay, so first of all, let's do this. Then this. Then that. Okay, then that. That. There we go. No problems.
You can save us. I'll open the path.
If you can figure out this child's puzzle, you might be just smart enough to figure out how to help us. Saving you is going to probably involve killing some giant things, so I feel like I need more protective strength. I mean, I did go and kill a couple of guys to do that, so I guess it's all part of it. Man, look at just like all these like carved stone pieces. Like, I want to go crystal shopping. Hello. I'm broke as fuck, so I can't go crystal shopping. Ooh, peaches.
She is certainly ill. She imagines odd things, and she has a hero complex, an inherent desire to help others, being unable to help herself, and a compulsion to make the world right.
Call me out.
She's trying to unlock the true meaning of her life, and she doesn't know who has the key.
Mm-hmm. I mean, getting keys with our memories. Yeah, this is definitely Alice's consciousness starting to get, you know, a clearer message through to her. Some things that's hard to look at. Yeah, let me just drift here a second and look over at this veil. Very cool. Alright. Yeah. You gonna bring me close to that tooth? I suppose I can get like that and go like this. I need to be stingy about the teeth because we... Whoa! We're so close to the next level up! Here we go. Steady. As anything. Steady as a rock. Oh! Sinking like a rock. Ah, dear. Oh, no. Ah. But yeah, because I'm on like a little bit of a time constraint today. I'm a little bit sad that I won't get to immediately do another little recording session of Alice and get through this, get to see more of this area right now, you know? Gonna have to wait.
The wicked wasps lay siege upon us and control the peaks to east and west. You must defeat them to reach Caterpillar's retreat.
I suppose I must go to the mountaintop, as it won't come to me.
We have faith that Caterpillar, the strange and wondrous, helps those in need. One day we'll have proof. Purity of heart is to will one thing, to approach his sacred eyrie. You must confront the savage daimyos. You prevent our access to his power. I'll open the entrance to the sacred caves where your journey begins.
Oh, hell yeah. We get to start climbing the mountain through the portraits. This I remember well. Oh, I don't know if it's like, should I leave it off here? Or should I do... You know what, let's do one level of portraits, and then my timer's probably gonna go off. I don't know if there's more. I'm pretty sure I have, like, the memory of Alice walking through one of these portrait things a couple of times. Look, that's so cool. Paper doll Alice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is another thing. Like, when I was playing the Inkville events in Infinity Nikki, and they had, like, you could go into scrolls, and kind of, like, it became a 2D platformer, and it was just making me think of this so hard. I'm like, did anybody feel influenced by that? It's not like, you know, Nikki has a monopoly on, like, games, like, going from 3D to 2D. You can do that in Mario and everything, but the fact that it was, like, you know, in the Asia-themed, like, level or event, I say Asia in general because, like, Alice's vision here is kind of like the pan-Asian kind of view, whereas, like, over in Nikki it was specifically, like, a Chinese historical event thing they were doing. But yeah, it just felt like the entire time I was doing that, it was just making me think of this particular level in Alice.
Regard this depiction of domestic harmony and order. The fruitful landscape encouraged industry, tolerance, and cooperation. Loving families flourished, happy children, dear friends, grateful for their well-being, lived for generations, secure, active, and free. But a sudden onslaught of alien attacks broke their fragile bodies and nearly crushed their generous spirits.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, there's plenty of times where you say, like, oh yes, the community was living in peace before, like, attacks came, and it's, what was someone calling it? It was kind of like the, I felt like, you know, someone was talking about it in, like, a video I watched so long ago, where it was, like, the innocent native or the innocent something, you know, or it was just kind of like showing the people who've been wrong, but then, like, you know, acting as though they weren't capable people or anything like that. It really did something like that, you know. I'm not trying to say, like, oh yeah, like, you could do bad things to other people because, like, they're not innocent or anything. Like, that's definitely not it. The thing is, so when sometimes people try to write, like, oh, these people were, like, so innocent before they had outside influences sort of thing, it's, like, a not true tale of the story, and, like, you know, makes them seem, I don't know, it's like disregards a lot of their actual history and stuff like that if you try and have that kind of view on a community. Whoa. But yeah, often I feel like in times when there was, like, oh, people were, like, living in peace and prosperity, it's in history a lot of times because someone was being screwed over, whether it's, you know, a race of people or a class of people, you know, lords and ladies living in luxury off the backs of serfs and things. So whenever I hear things like, you know, Oh yes, they were living in peace and harmony. I'm like, that's a rare thing for that to actually be a real peace and harmony thing. Nope. Ah, just mistiming that. Yeah, I'm not good at talk on topics like that because I am bad at putting my thoughts into words. So I'm like, yes, other person do speak good. No, that is... Oh, that's cool. Aww. Ha ha ha. There we go. Whoa! I didn't realize that was going to count for death. Okay, well, at least we got the teeth so we can just go right over it. Yeah, I think, you know, when he's talking like that, it's like, you know, more like a metaphor for the innocent life of childhood before reality, as you grow up, kind of smacks you in the face. Seems to be like the theme for the stories in this game. I really love the art style in this bit. It's very cool. I also like, you know, the paper cutout drawings around us also kind of look like those ant farms you can keep in like between the two panes of glass, and you see the little tunnels going around, since like, you know, they're doing ants right now. That seems to be... Oh, I see. Whoa, actually no, I don't see. Oh, Alice, you stuck. I'm just gonna let you die. Just gonna have to let her die. I'm gonna delete my timer right now because it's got like less than 2 minutes and Alice needs to get over here. Okay, so before I go further that way, I want to go this way too. It's always a struggle to know which is the right way forward and which way is leading us to goodies. Nice. I don't like the squelch noise of the peaches. Not big on the squelches. Boom, you can see the blood on the bamboo there. Hey, ha, ho. Shrink. Go, tiny Alice. I know this is like maybe meant to be like, I don't know, a bun or something. It just looks like a boob. Okay, we definitely can't get up there. It was worth trying. No, I'm pressing F instead of D. Yeah. Coming around, coming around. Haha. Do we think there's anything over there if we jump that way first? Might as well. We can make the jump, let's do it, yes. Just gonna have to ride it around. Alright. Yeah, I think we're definitely past like the halfway point in Alice. I think we have kind of 2 main areas left after this, but I honestly, my brain completely blanks on anything that happens between, like, this, I'm gonna call it the Oriental level, because it's that kind of, like, Orientalism, Pan-Asian of the Victorian age fascination. Yeah, I can't remember what happens between, like, this and the next levels, and I don't remember which order they're in between, you know. Yeah, I don't remember which order the next, like, 2 areas come in. Oh, I guess we're exiting. I hope I got all the peaches. Oh, I can't wait to get a drink or something. Do we want to leave it here? I think we should, and leave it as a mystery as to what we're gonna find out there. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching today, enjoyed my rambling, and enjoyed all of the cool game design appreciation around here. I'm gonna leave it off there, and we'll continue the adventure with Alice next Monday. We're getting closer and closer to the end of her story. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm so bad at signing off. Okay, bye-bye.